Let me tell you, the ship is moving from Dubai towards Iran. Now Mr. Mohandasan is in the area, and he made a call asking us to figure out its route, since a lot of loading has been done.
His main job is importing Apple products. Their cargo value is around 4 billion tomans. So you got it right. Their main job is importing Apple laptops and iPhones, like Microsoft and all that. Just think about how much their cargo is worth. Please don't say anything. In a few shipments, the total value of their cargo has been around 4 billion tomans. Do you understand how much profit they make on each shipment? How much should it be, $1 billion. How does that even work? He's saying he doesn't do retail. He's come to do wholesale. No, that's not it. Do you understand how much profit they make each time? Do you understand how much it should be? $1 billion. What is it like? He says, he doesn't do any cooking. He's just a cook who does things. No.
We were talking with friends, and our business turned into a red ocean. Everyone is clashing over sales and imports. Our profit margins are 1.5 to 2%. With such low profits, 4 billion tomans were lost. He reported this. I asked if the cargo had sunk. He confirmed it. I quickly said, give me 5 minutes to check.
You might not believe it. Profit margins are 1.5 to 2%. I asked him if the cargo sank. They told me so. I grabbed my phone. Give me 5 minutes. I asked how fast it could be done. Which port? Bandar Rig, he replied. What did I do? I quickly grabbed my phone and said, give me 5 minutes. I said, I'll do it if you have connections. How quickly can the work be done? I asked, which port are you going to? He said, which port? The port of Rig. I didn't know where Bandar Rig was. I looked it up on the map, and it's near Ghana, close to Boucher. The Boucher Research Center is also a time-based center. I had them on speaker. I told Mr. Zamani, friends say this happened, worth 4 billion tomans, 7 shipments. I asked for 10 minutes, he agreed, called on speaker. It rained for 7 days. He said, Cherry, ship 119 to 690. Confirmed, Captain Karimi sank near Kish. Cargo worth 4 billion tomans sank. He said that Ayat Chafri was the number of the barge, 11,959. He looked in his notebook and said, yes, what was the captain's name? Karimi is something like Karimi. He said, yes, it happened on such and such a day. He said, yes. He said, unfortunately, the rain is coming. Kish has sunk. The barge has sunk 4 billion times. Now, what do you think? What was his mistake? I asked him right there, what's the deal with the insurance? He said, the ship is insured, but they just throw the contract around like it's nothing. They should have said it was a 300-ton cargo. But what do they say? Listen, this is important. If I had just told you these points simply, you might not have noticed them. But keep this in mind. Someone with 4 billion tomans worth of cargo should never put all their eggs in one basket. They should have brought in 2 or 3 ships. Unfortunately, this is what happened. We asked, what should we do? What did you tell him? Listen, here's the thing. If I had just told you these points, simply, you might not have noticed them. But keep this in mind. Someone with 4 billion tomans worth of cargo should never put all their eggs in one basket. They should have brought in 2 or 3 ships. Unfortunately, this is what happened. We asked, what should we do? What did he tell you? Sir,
Kish trip failed. Registered recently, now here. Under a week. Friends seek advice. Success isn't linear. Stressed, little sleep, told Mr. Zafi. Registered earlier than friends. Less than a week ago. Friends seek advice, especially those struggling. Progress isn't straight. It's up and down. Felt depressed. Told Mr. Zafi about little sleep. Getting by with coffee. Reminded myself about progress. I always have a whiteboard where I draw a chart and say that moving from the bottom to the top isn't a straight line. It's always up and down. For 2 or 3 days, I was really depressed. I went to see Mr. Zafi and told him that in the last 3 or 4 days, I've only slept 3 or 4 hours, and I'm still feeling this way. I mean, I'm just getting by with coffee and all that. But I told myself, come on, man, what are you doing? You're the one explaining to everyone that this isn't a straight line. I mean, I'm just getting by with coffee and all that. But I told myself, come on, man, what are you doing? You're the one explaining to everyone that this isn't a straight line.